Christ is among us.
Yes, and I shall be.
God bless you. I was listening in the gospel reading today for that famous shortest line, shortest verse in the New Testament. Jesus wept. And he was reading it so fast I didn't hear it. Did he say it? What I did hear twice was Jesus groaned in the Spirit. And I thought about that, actually. Because that is what is the essence of weeping, especially for guys. When guys cry, it's like an ordeal. It's like giving birth because we bottle up our emotions, and it's like when it finally comes out, it's like, "Rah!" And it's a sob from the deepest part because we've got it all bottled up. And that it says Jesus groaned in the Spirit, I could relate to that. Many of you know we had to put our sweet little dog down a couple weeks ago, and I groaned in the Spirit. I will tell you, I groaned in the Spirit several times for many minutes. It is so painful and so sad when somebody that you love, even if it's an innocent little creature that you know you're going to outlive it, you know it the day you got it, when you have to see them pass from this life. It's very, very hard. It's very, very sad. And that Jesus, he groans in the Spirit. It says that there's twice that he groans in the Spirit. First time is when he sees Mary crying and the people with her crying. You ever been in a group of people and you're fine, but then you see them crying, and then you start crying, and then it's just like wildfire? It's kind of like when you see people throwing up, you throw up a little. It's like a reflex. Your soul says, what is this? The wave of emotion comes. And so Jesus is fully God, but he's also fully human. And he feels that wave. And he sees them weeping, and he's carried away, and he weeps with them. The second time it says that he groaned in the Spirit is when? When he comes to the tomb itself. And he's faced with the harsh reality. This is where my friend is now. My friend whom I love. There's not many people in the New Testament who says Jesus loves everybody, but then there's a few people that says, like, Jesus really loved them. Like, they were his friends. Not people he loved in the general universal sense as a good and loving God, but people that he probably spent time with, that he hung out with, he played with when he was a kid, whatever, the people that were really he had friends. Not everybody has the same relationships with every single person. Jesus is no different. And he sees the tomb. He sees the rock. He knows he's now coming face to face with death. This is definitely what it's like. When I groaned in the Spirit when my little puppy went twice. Once when he closed his eyes for the last time. He wasn't even past yet. He was just falling asleep. I just did it. I was like, I'll never. This is it. The second time was when I walked in the door. And you're like, hey, he's not there. So I groaned in the Spirit. I'm still groaning. I'm so glad that Jesus groaned in the Spirit. He's so full of real humanity, so full of love. And what he does this week, brothers and sisters, is he comes so that we don't have to groan anymore. So that death will not be the end of our story. So that tomb will not be a period at the end of our page, and that's it. Jesus comes to free us from the captivity of death. And even though we will pass through that crucible, we can now weep as is natural, because we're going to miss the people that we're saying goodbye to, and we're going to miss our lives if it's us, but it's not the same. It's not the end of all things. It's just a temporary goodbye. So that when you weep and you say goodbye to those you love, it's the kind of crying that you say after having a really awesome play date, and your mom says, time to come home, you got to take a bath, go to bed. Woo-hoo! You still want to stay. You want to play all night. Whatever the case is. That's death for us now. That's all it is. It's just bedtime for a while. So brothers and sisters, don't be afraid and never be too sad. Even in the midst of it, you may groan in your spirit, you may feel it, the wave may come over you. But remember, he is the life, he is the resurrection. Those who believe in him, even if they should die, yet they shall live. Christ is among us.